It's good, guys. It's your boy Beezy, Angel, Suicide Squad, of course. We just here to talk about a event that we was recently at last Sunday. Swap Heat had an event called SneakerExpo at the Meadowlands in East Rutherford, New Jersey. We was out there.
Yeah, it was a dope event, man. It's just good to be out there and just really take in the whole atmosphere. The venue wasn't like too big, from what I remember, you know.
Yeah, I mean it was open to the public. It is a racetrack, so there was no races going on, but there was a lot of betting and stuff like that. So the arena, the Meadowlands racetrack, was open to the public, but where the expo was taking place, it was in the food court cafeteria area. So obviously it wasn't that huge, but it's all good because SneakerExpo is a up and coming convention that's soon gonna be national, which is great because it's great to be a part of something in the beginning, and plus it's dope because they're local guys. I mean, we from New York, and the co-owners of the
I think it was I Love Swoosh. Shout out to him.
Some Mark.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? These guys from New Jersey,
right,
which are neighbors, but they so it's local. So it's great to have like a local expo going on, and so like I said, it was a smaller venue, but they utilized the space very well. Like every corner was taken.
Yeah,
there was a lot of it.
It looked like it was like over what 50 vendors, but it was like a little bit less, maybe, give or take.
Maybe like 40,
right,
like 40-ish vendors.
But I mean, they had everything there, from Jordans, runners, Adidas, Yeezys, NMDs, Ultra Boosts. I mean,
SBs, older ones.
That table was crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, so it was nice. It was a smaller event, which was it's not a bad thing because it's more intimate. Like you could run.
And I'm all for that.
Yeah, you could run into people that you might.
I run into people all the time, especially when you go to these lines. But when you go to these events, and it's more of a local event than anything, it caters to of course the event was in New Jersey, so it caters to more of a New Jersey local sneakerhead. So it's like we were talking about last time, we're more into the runner scene. So when you go out there and you actually go to this event and you see vendors and most of the stuff on the tables was what? Jordans. So it was like, I love Jordans to this day, and I have a lot of respect because that's what started me as a sneakerhead.
Yeah.
So when I went and I seen these tables just filled with so many Jordans, from OGs to what's already been like most recent releases, but I'm not knocking that because at the end of the day, it's a sneakerhead. It's a sneakerhead community, and just being that the fact that it was more local, it was just great.
Yeah, I mean, this is it doesn't matter if you're a sneakerhead, you're a sneakerhead.
Right.
Like it's a community, it's a culture, and there's subcultures. There's different genres of it. It doesn't matter. There's just sneakerheads that are only Jordans. Foam Pods is his favorite. Runners. Old school, old school, retro sneakers.
Right.
Even if you are high fashion, you into high fashion sneakers.
Right.
If you love sneakers, it's sneakers. That you are a sneakerhead. It's just different cultures. Now, and sometimes the average sneakerhead has different phases. Like he said, he started off with Jordans. Yeah. He actually had a foam posit phase.
Yeah.
Me, I started off, from the Bronx.
A while back.
So I started off as Air Force Ones, and then it went to SBs. SBs, like I've said it before, is what really started the collection phase. It wasn't like, I'm just buying Air Force Ones. I was really collecting SBs, and then that transitioned to Jordans for a little bit, and basketball sneakers, and now it's running. So sneakerheads got different preferences.
But to touch on what you said, I mean, if people don't really people don't realize that collab started with SBs.
Exactly. Yeah. And,
so
with celebrities and stuff like that, skateboarders. But that's a different story.
Right.
And we were just out there just to really push the product, have the name out there. Because
hopefully we get the next one. Hopefully we get a table.
Yeah, that would be dope.
Yeah.
But you know, I mean, it was nice. You know, it was a great start. You know, so we were just like going around giving it to vendors, giving it to influencers.
Up-and-coming companies.
The co-founder of the event, we gave him all the products. He was very happy. He had some nice words to say.
Even the DJ.
The DJ, we gave the DJ some stuff. So you know, we was really out there just trying to get the Force Field name out there. And like we said earlier, New Jersey, this was a different scene that we're used to, because our preference is running. So whenever we out for a, you know, we're not resellers, so we're not out there buying like whatever's hyped up. You won't see us at an OVO Jordan line, you know. but you know, we out there if it's running. So it was nice seeing Jordan heads and talking to Jordan heads and stuff like that. And you know, again, like I said, like I was trying to say earlier, you know, there's different genres of sneakerheads. We just happen to be runners now. That's our phase. But I feel like I'll be a runner for a while. But we were giving out, you know, we was giving out shields. I mean, yeah, shields was a big hit.
As far as Jordans, like this right here, you guys. Yeah. Most of the Jordan heads really wanted the shield.
Yeah, it was after, even when we ran out, a lot of Jordan heads, because you know, the creasers it's ideally for leather, you know, and Jordan, the majority of all Jordans, all basketball sneakers, you know, it's a leather toe box. So that's why they really wanted it, because it's more ideal for them, you know. So it was great, because you know, when we are out at a release and we give out product, you know, like runners have more materials, as in suede and mesh and knits and all this. So the cleaners and the repellents are more.
Hence why we lean to that more.
Yeah, that's why us as runners, like we use those more, repellents and cleaners, because it's like, you know, it's material wise and quality wise. But when it comes to Jordans, you know, leather, you need to prevent creases.
Hence why I understood why they wanted shields.
You know, yeah. So
it makes sense. I mean, even though we do still use the shields, you know, like for certain releases, like you said, the concepts, the Rat Pack, and then the pistachios that came up from Feature. You know, we understood why people use them as far as in the running scene. But Jordan heads really wanted them. Yeah, and
because you know, like, I don't wear Jordans, but I've used the creases for
I still wear Jordans.
My sneakers that has, you know, like there's some sneakers I have that are a little creased now. Before I was introduced to the product, that I wish I knew beforehand. You know, we're not salesmen. You know, we're not out here. You know, we're not out here trying to like sell anything. But we do try.
I will always say this. I take pride in what we represent.
Yeah. Definitely.
And just being affiliated with this great company, it just shows people that we stand by the product, because we do use it on a daily basis.
Yeah. You know, I mean, reputation is a big thing for us. You know, so it's like I don't want to put my name behind anything that I don't believe or that I don't use and stuff like that. These are things that people see, like, you know, like cleaners and stuff that they see all the time, but they don't buy, they don't believe in it. So it was great to really be like, oh, this product works, you know. And if you guys follow us on Facebook, we actually had a Facebook Live feed.
That was dope.
Yeah, that was dope, because they had a thing. One of the main attractions of the event was there was a Yeezy giveaway, a 750
So like what I did, I purchased the tickets online, so you was automatically entered, you automatically won like a raffle ticket, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because when you purchase the tickets prior to the event, you get a raffle. You are entered into.
You automatically entered, because when we first walked in, that was what they gave us along with the wristband.
Yeah, right? And they were selling additional raffle tickets throughout the entire event.
Right.
And it was crazy when and we had a great seat and great view, because we was by the DJ booth the whole night. So when they were like, we're about to announce the raffle, like everybody crowded the DJ booth. So we had like front row seats to see the buzz
Right,
and
right.
everybody. You know, I mean, it was a little hiccup
Yeah, there was a hiccup.
in the
though.
drawing, but again, watch the
check that
video.
out on Facebook.
It was kind of funny. It was a little controversy, but you know, you know, congrats to the kid that won it. And then there was a Supreme basketball, I believe, that was right after.
A couple T-shirts.
You know, giveaway. You know, the buzz was good. And then shout out to the DJ Herb, I believe his name was.
Yeah, DJ Herb.
Yeah, like,
really
cool dude, killed it music wise. You know, kept the place. You know,
he had it going
positive
yeah,
and kept the energy up.
Right.
And you know, shout out to him because to end it, you know, pretty much towards the end of the event.
Like an hour left.
Yeah, it was crunch time. It was before the event was ending. You know, he went on the mic and he was like, you know, shout out to Suicide Squad, Exclusive Revivals, Force Field.
Which was clutch.
We have we have free product for you guys, and it was crazy seeing everybody rush the booth. And you know, I wish we had more to give. You know, but you know, like we said earlier, the shields was a big hit.
Shields,
people was coming up to us. Yo, you got more of those shields.
Right.
Like,
Even it was funny. Like throughout the event, we was giving a product out. We was giving it to certain vendors.
Yeah.
And then it was like, okay, you know, we have X amount. How do we want to do it? So it was good that the DJ Herb, he was like, yo, you know what? You want to just end the night on a good note?
Yeah.
I got something that I want to incorporate you guys in. So it was just dope that he actually did that for us.
Yeah. So yeah, pretty much in a nutshell, in the beginning when it was there, we were giving our product, and we were trying to give product, and we was trying to, you know, whoever would listen if they wasn't busy, we was you know, teaching them about the product,
the curating time,
yeah,
how to use the shields.
But then after the whole giveaway, the buzz was so crazy that they were running up to us and asking us about the product, and that was great. So,
but what we did, one thing we did do was tell people, you know, if you are interested in getting more product, you can buy them at the local Foot Lockers.
Yeah,
you might get a chance. I don't know. I'm not too sure about
a couple of DSWs
and then Amazon.
Yeah,
you know, and then if not, you're more than welcome to hit up on ForceField. Make sure you follow them.
And us, you know.
Right, us, of course, and a couple of, you know, people that we do know.
Yeah.
You can always reach out to them and just, you know, get like a couple of cans, if not some of the product. And one thing I do want to highlight, please, before we cut this video short, is the new product that came out recently that we was actually giving away out there at the new kit. The new kit that came out. You know, I want you to talk about it because it's like, it's just crazy.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it like myself and I'm like, this is amazing.
Now, if any of you guys ever got any kits from us prior, the kit was the cleaner, one brush, and a shoe, like a deodorizer, right?
Right. Now you get.
Now, in this new revamped kit, you get 2 brushes. You get the repellent this time. You know, before there was no repellent, it was just a cleaner. But now, of course, you still get the cleaner. You get 2 brushes, and you also get the repellent, which is the main one. So it was awesome. People was going crazy.
This is crazy because it was funny because I remember ForceField sent it to you, and I was just trying to figure out myself what they sent you.
Yeah.
I thought that I didn't get the same package as you.
Yeah.
So when I seen this, I said, "Wait a minute."
Yeah. That was.
Now, one thing I just want to talk about before we leave. You know, of course, you got the repellent and the cleaner, but check out the brush. That's, you know, compared to this one, like you just tell.
Yeah.
Like this is the more softer one, so I'm happy that actually came out with that.
Yeah, I feel like so. This feels like it's more for like us again. I was saying about the runners. Mm-hmm. So as a guy that, you know, as runners, we take pride in the quality. Right. This brush is very soft, and I feel like this will be better for like suede. The suede, and it's like, you know, nubuck type of material. This is. It's more of what we used to, like growing up.
Like, you want to clean like midsoles, the bottoms.
This is more leather. If you were Jordan head, this is probably what you would use. If you were runner head like us, this is what you want because it's not going to scratch up the material. This is good for leather. So, you know, ForceField did a great job with that, you know. And people was going crazy, and you know, it was great to see, man, you know, and I had a great time.
But check us out, October. We're gonna be at the next one.
Yeah, definitely.
We don't know the date.
Thanks for the invite, Mark.
Right. Thanks for the invite. You know, make sure that you check us out in October.
Yeah, follow us.
You know, follow us on IG. Of course, we're gonna have all the information up there as far as the swap meet. And on top of that, be on the lookout for what ForceField has in the near future, because there's a couple other events that you might catch us or a couple other people at. So with that said,
definitely. Thank you guys for watching. You know,
thanks.
BZ Kicks, Angel, Death Performs, Suicide
Squad all day.
Shout out to ForceField.
Shout out to ForceField. Thank you for everything, and we catch you guys at the next event. And be on the lookout. Peace.